Hello, hello everyone. Hi. How's it going? Thank you for joining me for this very brief, very brief. I think, if we end up having fun, we can eke it out a little longer, but this stress test for my gaming setup, hopefully this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm just, kind of doing my last little bits of setup. I just had to attend to my cat real quick. Like the second I hit start streaming, my cat immediately went over to his litter tray, like by way of protest. So you'll have to forgive me for that. Hello, hi. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Some people have requested in the past that maybe just like have a go at streaming. I've got friends who do like game streaming, and I'd love to kind of, maybe join them for some of their like charity stuff. I've got friends who do like a lot of charity stuff every year, so I thought this is just like a nice thing. So new game setup asks Luma. Yes and no. So I built my first ever PC from scratch recently with the help of a good friend. Shout out to him. And it's really good. It runs like a dream. But I want to see what my basically Wi-Fi is like. I'm hoping the latency is not going to be too bad. If not, then maybe I need to make some adjustments, Yeah, Witchfire says SNH Vlogs. Yeah, so here's the thing. I normally like to think of myself as really good at Witchfire. I've been playing a lot of it. You can see that one of my current profiles is level 41. I really, really love it, but I have not played it for a couple of months now. And it's that classic thing of when you're completely out of practice with a game, you are going to suck. So I can only apologize in advance if I suck at this. And what I also thought would be quite fun is instead of watching me start at level 41, which is a bit boring, I've already got tons of cool abilities and cool weapons and stuff like that. You can have multiple profiles. I was thinking we could maybe start a new game together just for a bit of, oh, sorry, I touched the mic. I'm so sorry. Mwah, there you go. Just have a little bit of fun. See what happens, all that jazz. And just kind of feel out the game. The one problem with us starting a fresh game means that I will not have my favorite beloved weapon. My absolute favorite weapon is one of the sniper rifles, and you do not start with that, I believe, on the like harder starting difficulties. But yeah, that is the plan for today. We're gonna have a little bit of fun with it. We're gonna start a new game. For any of you who've not played Witchfire, I will try just to sip my drink in silence through the intro bit, just so you get the gist of the lore. But it's a very, very cool game. I gravitate unsurprisingly towards anything gothic, and I really love the astronauts as stuff, the people who made this game. So yeah, without any further ado, I don't know about you guys, but I think it's time to start a new game. Just having a quick check of the chat. I know there's a delay on YouTube, usually for context, about 20 to 30-second delay on a lot of YouTube live streaming. SNH Fox says, ooh, that sounds cool. You're gonna be using this to gauge whether or not. I will say off the bat, Witchfire is very, very fun. I am super out of practice, and I'm one of those people where it takes, it's the same with drawing. If I haven't got the muscle memory going, it does take me a while to get back in the saddle. So, and I'm not used to gaming with people watching, which is a lot of caveats for saying I'm probably not gonna be a great, great player today. But hopefully you get the gist. So, and it's really good for any of you who love any of your, it's not like Elden Ring or Diablo in terms of gameplay, but in terms of you find the lore in the setting, it's in the item descriptions, you piece it together yourself. Yes, Goose, 100%. People do sleep on The Vanishing of Ethan Carter, which is also by the people who made this game. A completely different feeling game. I love The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. So, hell yes. Me too, lol, says Luma. I'm assuming that is either in response to one of the other two comments or it is to do with the muscle memory thing, because, yeah, I'm terrible for that. Right. I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to sip my little drink that I have here, and I'm going to let you guys enjoy the opening kind of intro stuff. Let's go. You must tell me as well if the volume's okay.
A war rages between the witches and the remnants of humanity ruled by the church. Despite the numbers advantage, the church and its armies keep losing territories to witches and their foul magic. In a distant land controlled by one of the witches, papal scouts discover a wreckage of a ship that had been lost for several centuries. It carried a valuable artifact, one that could change the course of the conflict. Only witch hunters called prayers can face a witch and live. You are one of them, anointed by the Pope himself to recover the artifact. After a long, arduous journey, low on witch fire that gives you unnatural powers, and with most of your belongings lost, you arrive at the destination.
And there we go. That's all the intro we have. So these are the different starting difficulties. Butcher is kind of like the easiest one. And then Penitent is basically like you start with absolutely nothing, good day, sir, which is what my current profile is on. Saint is a little bit more fun. It means we start with something a little more like buckshotty. Hi Summer Goblin, welcome. We have Shadow, which is I think that's got some there's different schools of magic, and I think it does change some of your, let's see, so you have the All-Seeing Eye, which is a bolt action, and then the Shockwave spell. You also have stats, so High Witchery, which is like spell casting. We have the Slayer, so your starting level is 6 for this one. The higher the starting level, the more, obviously, stats and stuff like that. This one's got the Lightning Bolt spell. Oh, and Cricket. I do like Cricket. Cricket is a good pistol. Hunter has Ricochet, which is also really good. You have, like, relics and fetishes and stuff that you can equip. Butcher has Midas, which is kind of nuts. So this is a nice, easy start. However, I'm a little bit of a glutton for punishment, and I'm wondering if to start on the Penitent. I'm not sure if that grind's going to be as interesting for people, but we're not here for like a long stream, and it'd be kind of cool to like for you to see how like you build up a character from scratch. It will also be really funny to watch me, who has been spoiled on all of the slow increase upgrades I've gotten on my main save, to suddenly struggle because I'm much slower than I'm used to and not as strong. That could be kind of funny. What's the point if you don't get to laugh at people? I've got, oh, this already has the Vulture. What are we thinking, chat? We got the Saint, which is you do start at level 1, but you've got it's just high luck and low stats on everything else, and then you have an auto rifle. This is a demon weapon, which are kind of cool, and then a heavy spell and a relic. Or if you kind of want to learn the game as we go and learn about stuff, we could just start on the Penitent, and then you guys can like learn stuff as we go. Slaying demons tonight. Yes, we are valuable. We're having a little test run of Witchfire just to see how it runs with everyone watching. We're all sinners. Might as well have a saint in the mix. Yeah, that's true. Oh, I guess for me personally, starting gear aside, because you can unlock that, it comes down to if I want high metanoia. I keep calling it metonia, it's metanoia. Or if I want high luck. Penitence is someone else. Penitence is valuable. Okay, we got 2 for Penitent. I do apologize, Goose. We are all sinners, though, and we're about to be cleansed in holy fire. Well, I say that, as you might not have heard my warning, valuable, I am not I'm very out of practice. I've not touched this in a while. I'm usually very good at it, but also I'm a spoiled baby who's used to all of my nice upgrades, all of my enchantments, all of my like nicer weapons. So you're gonna watch me basically throw a little strop while I have not that. Right. Welcome to our base of operations. Yeah, I don't need this. Thank you so much. So you can interface with this prayer sigil to do the tutorial. I'm already familiar with the Hermitorium, which is like our base of operations. So I'm not going to bother with that. I am, however, going to pick up this little collectible. Page from an old grimoire. When pressed beyond their limit, the vile creatures falter as if their senses have fled them. In that moment, their witch fire wanes, leaving them exposed and doubly vulnerable. So the Hermitorium is like our base of operations. We come back here to... Don't worry, he's not going to hurt us. I also really love, the little crosses engraved into the bottom of the bullets in Hunger, which is our one and only weapon at the minute. This is all we got. We are a weak baby. The Hermitorium is where you can kind of come to... Here's the map, upgrade stuff, all of that. Commune with the church using the workshop mirror. We will eventually unlock other parts of it. This used to be a vicarage, but it's all closed off to us at the minute. And also go on missions, which is the main thing. And it also provides us with a handy little revenant who we can just practice with weapons on. So at the minute, none of the weapons will have special abilities. Let me know if the gun is too loud, because I do not want to... I want to flashbang these guys, not you. At the minute, the gun has absolutely nothing, and then you can unlock parts of it. So you see, like, Mysterium stuff here. If I kill 25 enemies, I get to unveil power. With Hunger, it's for every critical shot out of the 6 bullets you have in the chamber. When you reload, each of those bullets will be, like, glowing blue, and will be, like, a... unique, would be like, I think, critical damage, I believe. A saint in a spooky mask with a magic. Yeah, so you're not quite a saint, you're kind of like a saint adjacent, but you have been blessed by the Pope, which is pretty cool. Yeah, please, in the chat, I'm going to assume that everything is fine, sound settings, all of that, unless you tell me. So that is how we're gonna do things today. This is our base of operations. We can restoration incense. This is new. There's been an update. I'm not familiar with this. Prayers finding herbs insufficient against supernatural runes. Experiment with witch fire and dark ingredients. Ooh, I like that. This is new. This is new. Restoration incense. What? That's cool. We're coming back for that. Slowly regenerates health. That is new. That's a really interesting update. So I've not played this since the update. It didn't used to be restoration incense. It used to just be bottles. And basically when we're on our missions, we're going to collect Angelica, which is this stuff here. And we can come back to... we can create incense. Hey! Nice, so they've changed it up. They've made it a little, they made it different. So we have different potions now, or like incenses we can burn. Oh, that's really cool. I'm liking this update. I've not played it since the update. Brothers, keep vigil for Angelica during your penance travels. Seek out the thicker growth and the faintest shadows. Gather more if you wish it used for something beyond a meager healing draft. Or draft, rather. Cool, cool, cool. And what is this? This is new. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, this isn't doing anything at the minute. That's fine. I'm really excited about this update. Island of the Damned Charter. Perfect. We can now go on a mission. Ooh, the weather's very angsty compared to the last time I played. Once again, we haven't unlocked even Gnosis 1 yet, so we're definitely no Gnosis 2 stuff right now. Little note, a prayer note. All the other prayers are dead. Yeah, if this note is in your hands, it means we have fallen. Mayhap we have at least diminished her strength. Ignite the flame and call us forth, so that our work towards redemption may yet continue. So, minor spoiler, across some of the later areas you can unlock, you can find the masks of fallen prayers. If you find all the pieces, you can come back here and put their mask together, and you can summon them, so you can kind of travel with the spirits of fallen prayers. This is Ascension Shrine, so when we have Witchfire, we'll be able to come here and upgrade, or ascend as they call it. That's our stats. And here's this here, once again, this is an area we haven't unlocked yet, but we will be able to unlock. And here's the main event. Look at this place. This is where we will be able to come back for a lot of different stuff. We haven't literally nothing yet though. We can't even talk to the church yet with the magic mirror. We're not high enough level. Switching out our equipment and gear, of which we currently have none, and this is where you can unlock stuff. So the idea with magic weapons in this game is that they have something hidden within them that the Witchfire users, so prayers, can see and can kind of unlock. They kind of have personalities. And hunger is hungry, so without any further ado, with me being completely unused to being so ill-equipped, because it has been a long time since I've been this low level, let's go. I really hope that they have not changed the Island of the Damned too much since the update, because I will be very lost. But let's give it a go. So right now we are just going on a looting run. We need Witchfire, and then we need to get back. The portal that we came in will close in a few minutes, and then we will need to fight our way to this portal here. Luckily, all the starting areas are quite low, the ones we're near, and then there's some higher level ones. These change around every time you level up, I believe. There's also this dangerous area here. I know what's over here. I don't want to spoil it for you, but we are not ready to take it on, so we're going to ignore that. We ain't seeing that. And we're also going to ignore the tower for now. We're just going to go on a looting run. Let's go. And we're also keeping an eye out for Angelica. Now, the one thing is, I'm very used to using a sniper rifle, and hunger works best up close. That's our melee. We've cleared the area. There we go. Okay, so these are temporary boosts for our run. Right now, when you find white feathers, it means you can either, when we've got more of these, get upgrade from a previous level or unlock something else. You can RNG it. I'm just going to go for a health boost for now, because we need that. We also don't have a supply chest key, and because our luck is so low, the chances of these being open without a key are kind of non-existent. Oh, it's an Aquabuster. Okay. Aquapluvis, rather. Oh, nugget of Witchfire. So directly after you dodge, there is that little sigil above their head, and if you time it just right, you can stun them. Let's go for rejuvenation. Let's get some faster stamina, because I am much lower stamina than I'm used to. I'm used to just dodging all over the place. Right. Where is our next... Let's head up here. Look at that bad boy. Oh boy. What's also really... Is this one unlocked? No. Oh, I'm sad now. Oh, it's the same one from before. My bad. One thing that is really cool is that these aren't like areas you just clear and then never come back to. Some of the... So the way you kind of progress the story and increase difficulty... I'm just going to pause it real quick. Are through Gnosis, which is like once you increase this, like the difficulty increases, but you also unlock new parts of the game. And there are parts on this map that can't be unlocked until Gnosis 2. And so you're encouraged to kind of move between maps, come back to certain areas, re-examine and explore spaces, which I always really enjoy. I saw that. I'm trying to read this letter. And the idea is that the witch is gonna send more and more dire forces after us. I need to read this letter and I need to activate some obelisks for later. I have to get really up close and personal, which is not my fighting style. Oh yeah, the portals, you may see in the bottom corner it says it spews something out. These are gonna spew out enemies on a semi-regular basis. We'll probably just want to aim for one of these two because this is going to close in less than 2 minutes, so... Ooh, is that a new plant? It is! This is a new plant. This is new to me. I don't know what this does, but I'm excited to find out. I could really do with finding some Angelica, though. That is a poisonous mushroom. We are not consuming that. Oh, it's woods. It's a goon. Oh, yeah. We also have limited ammo, so you kind of get, as the game goes on, you can go on longer expeditions, you get better ammo drops, all of that jazz. But we are a weak little baby at the minute. Wow, there's a really large damage fall off on this. That's quite impressive. Alright, let's go for more stamina. We're sprinting. Unless they... Yeah, so this is new to me. I don't know what Arengium does. Ooh, the plot thickens. I'm assuming instead of... It used to just be health potions. Or elixirs. I'm assuming it's now... Because it still references elixirs in our Arcana tab. Last elixir. So I think we still have elixirs, but we can also make incense for maybe more long-term effects. Which is really interesting. I can see enemies on the map behind us, but I want to clear out this beach area first. Oh god, the mysterious obelisk event. I am not going to be able to do this, so you've got to defend this obelisk. That is not happening. It's happening right in an area filled with hostile enemies. That is what we call not happening. So most of those guys are just attacking the obelisk, but because there's so many of them and I am not super strong at the minute, I definitely cannot take them all on. Oh, drop some ammo. Hell yeah. Yeah, the obelisk is no more, I am aware. Right, what are we dealing with? Oh boy, okay. Well then. We might die on our first run, gang. It's a little trickier than I remember it. Yes, I know, she's angry. Give me that supply chest key. She's sending in more guys. She doesn't need to send in more guys. There's already so many guys. Look at all the little red dots on the map. I'm so low on ammo. This is gonna go really badly. If you're wondering why I'm being so careful with the woodsmen, it's not because they're especially strong, it's just because they explode on impact. So I'm trying to... Yeah, like that. Wow, I am failing hard. I thought I was better than this. I might get disowned. Come on then. Okay, but this is the portal home. So let's see what we can do. Ammo chest, there we go. We need that crystallized witchfire. So volatile witchfire, which is the witchfire represented in the bottom corner, is really interesting in that it goes away when you die, but crystallized witchfire is bound to you. Which means that if and when you die, you can crack open a cold witchfire with the boys. Right. Well, that was a disastrous first run. But that's fine. The Pope is counting on us. Let's head back. I actually think I got a decent amount of stuff. And I've not heard any complaints about the latency, so I'm assuming it's running pretty okay, I hope. Hopefully you didn't hear the panic in my voice when it started to all go wrong, or Pete Tong as Aspirates say. Right. I might be cheesing it a little bit in the sense that I know which mushrooms are poisonous and which aren't. This looks like ammo, so maybe you can craft ammo later. That seems fun. So that's mixing incense. Where do I go now to make potions? Or is it just... I think it's just called that now. Huh. Let's see. Executioners planted them around gallows, claimed the flower would turn blood red before a wrongful death. Interesting. So some kind of magic flower. Healing elixir. We're gonna go crack open these crystals. I could probably save them for later. But I want to level up fast. So Metanoia basically is bonus witchfire, so it's cool to start really high on this because then you just keep getting more witchfire and you level up faster. We're going to do something quite similar to that, so let's just tell you what, we only live once. Let's just crack it all open, which was not smart of me. I should have probably like done it in dribs and drabs, but I'm feeling adventurous today. I'm going to increase our luck as well. There we go. So every time we ascend, that increases our level. So we're now considered level 3. Cool stuff. Let's go. We're going right back out there. Now that we have ascended, however, the map should be a little different. I know the active incense is See, the incense thing is throwing me. I don't know if they've maybe telegraphed that as well as they could have. Because I have the incense, so... Inspect. Elixirs heal slower but restore more health. Restoration incense. I see, so I think I burn this? But it's not very good at showing me how and where I burn it, unless it's something I've not unlocked yet. The game's usually pretty good at telling you that you've unlocked something. So I'm going to assume it will, and I hope so. It's one thing I maybe wish the game would do is I get introducing things conceptually to players a bit at a time, but it's moved around a little bit. Oh, that's going to be the stupid obelisk. But I think they should... Oh, they put both the portals. They are indeed next to one another. Oh, yeah. There's going to be a lot of enemies spawning here. I think one thing I would maybe do differently is if players already know the game, kind of just let them skip a few steps. I know that there's a lot more Angelica on one of the other maps, and there's some in the woods here. I think that's our goal. Yeah, there's the mysterious obelisk. Oh boy, oh boy. We probably won't be able to save it because there's waves, but what we can do is take down as many of these guys as possible so that they don't all turn on us. What have we got? Safe reload, kill reload, weapon kill partially reloads the magazine, temporary damage resistance after we... Let's go for temporary reload. Yeah, this is not surviving. Yeah, did you hear that? That's the sound of more guys. See, when you're a higher level, you can just start picking these guys off one by one, but that is not going to be happening, I'm afraid. Oh, yeah, see, it's been... Those portals have been spewing out. Yeah, I see you. I think the sound design's really good in this game. The guns all feel really distinct and different. I really enjoy it. Full health firepower, increase weapon damage at full health, increase... Let's do increased strafe speed. I like strafing. Ooh, I like that. That feels good. I like how the last message in the chat was just depends on the Pope. Right. Safe area, medium. We're gonna go for the safe area. Let's go. Hello, you. Nice. Corpse wax, that's new. What are you? Waxy substance harvested from the dead. Stash. That's a new one. I like it. Corpse wax is a thing as well. It's kind of nuts. The human body does weird things. You can also slide in this game, but and some weapons do benefit from that. But not a lot do. It's kind of just fun to do, though. Oh, yeah, okay. So I can hear there is a wandering boss fight. Spoiler alert. And he can appear in one of a number of places, and I just heard him now. Final bullet. He's chill if you... Hey, there's some Angelica. Hell yeah. He's chill if you stay chill. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna respect him. You see him? He's over there? Just kind of chatting to himself. You're doing great, sweetie. I believe in you. You are loved. The chat loves you. You are cherished. We're walking away. Oh. Here we are. I love this. Look at this set piece. He'll stay over there. We're fine. And, you might be able to tell that he looks quite similar to this gent. Collect the hangman's note. The captain always goes down with the ship, remember? There is a cave here where our friend back there sometimes also appears. You can also find some chests around here to loot, but the dead don't like you taking their stuff. So I'm going to politely not. Very demure, very mindful. Hello. Right, this is the most dangerous area, so we're going to double back. And then see how we feel about this, and then if not, we can just go see our portal. Our original arrival portal is dead, but for some reason, this time around, it RNG'd there. So we're gonna have a look around. But while we were gone, that portal is gonna have been spewing out a absolute ton of... Yeah, you can see the enemies. There they are. I think that's kind of fun, though. It kind of keeps things interesting. There is, like, a certain incentive to keep moving. Sorry, if it seems like I'm doing excessive reloading, it's because I'm used to having the sniper rifle, and it reloads a lot slower, so I got into the habit of reloading whenever I can. Now, good news, everyone. We got some supply chest keys, which means we can open these up. Some of these things... oh, collect simulacrum. Protected by a calamity hex. So you can find things that are worth gold. Gold is very scarce in this game and we need it. However, if there's a curse, there's a chance that we get a certain number of like eyes in the top corner, which means the witch might send a calamity after us. And the last time a calamity happened, it freaked me the hell out. Like the sky turned red. It was like crazy. You can use volatile witch fire, which we kind of need to level up to cleanse it. And if you have really high luck, then the curse risk goes down. We are going to risk it. You pick the item and nothing happens. Luck is on your side. Wow, that was really fortunate. Thinking of luck being on our side, this one's unlocked. We don't need to use a key on it. Some of this stuff is only good for the run, and some of this is more permanent, like the crystals and stuff like that. Ammo resets. So you can't take it with you. Though I think, judging by the updated like table and stuff back at the more Angelica, I thought I saw it. Yeah, based on it, the stuff back at the Hermitorium, I think you can now maybe craft a little bit of like some ammo, which might be quite nice for people who maybe use very ammo-hungry stuff. So there's a lot of them spawning in over there. I'm hoping one of them is one of those woodsmen, because then you can kind of have them cascade. You know, if you blow up Mr. Woodman, then they kind of... There he is. Yeah, they kind of harm those around them. Are you stuck behind a tree? You are. That's a shame. I like the new disintegrating animations. Those are very sick. Immunity reload, revenge. Temporarily increase weapon damage after any damage is taken. Immunity to enemy attacks after reloading. Let's go for that, given that I'm such a trigger-happy reloader. Gimme. What we got? Gold. Oh, and white raven feathers. Here we go. Oh, even more. So if we go into Arcana, we can use them to RNG some new stuff. Like unveil, or we can just straight up have a previous upgrade for 3 raven feathers. We don't have 3 raven feathers, unfortunately. But we're going to save up. Or RNG our next Deus Vult. Okay, I'm getting back into the swing of it now. This is feeling a little better than last time. My dodges are actually on time this time around. Good. That's what we like to see. Oh, what was that? Hello, ammo chest. I think... Ah, it just about didn't take them out. That's fine. I thought the poison damage would do it. Right, let us see. You can take a previous one, I think. Okay, we got Blind Fire. Increase non-critical weapon damage. After spending at least half a magazine, reload can apply a random element to the new magazine. Ooh, Chaos Reload or Blind Fire. What do we think? So one of them increases our non-critical weapon damage, which is going to be a lot of it at the minute because it's not upgraded. Or we can go for Chaos Reload, which will apply random elemental damage. What are we thinking? Any preferences? I'm open to preferences. If not, I will randomly pick one of them. Actually, let's... Do I want to unveil this? Yeah, go on. I'm going to unveil one. Pendulum. Weapon damage is inversely related to health. Oh, now we have choices. Now we have choices. This is really interesting. So what your upgrade category is will also be randomized when you Deus Vult. So it could be upgrade your relic, upgrade your spells, upgrade your self. But because I don't have any of those things, it's just me and my weapon. It's just randomly dumb weapon for every single one. I think that's great. I'm a big fan of that. Chaos says Weird Child. Sorry, my I was just resetting the chat there. This game is Witchfire, Cal. It's very, very good. This might be streaming on Twitch too, lol. It's not, and I'm not streaming it currently on Twitch, but I do want to work out a good way of streaming on both. I know some people can stream on both. I heard Chaos. We're going for Chaos Reload. Let's do it. I don't think there's anything down here. There we go. I'm looking for Witchfire nuggets. These like crystallized little guys. Gimme. I like that the landscape can just like fundamentally change after various stuff. I don't like those noises. I'm not going to the tower just yet. I'm definitely not strong enough. I am using a bit of my... I'm just looking for Angelica so we can make healing potions. is... Sorry, I've lost my train of thought. I am using my knowledge a little bit to cheese it, but I know that the second we go to the tower for the first time, we're going to trigger its defenses, and I picked the hardest starting difficulty. I'm just a poor little chumpy scrub. We missed this one. We're going to go straight into the hardest area. Wish us luck. Because, yeah, I don't want to die just yet. That being said, I did just trigger the hardest area on the map, so we will see if that pays off. There it is. Ooh, that was a close dodge. Okay, chaos reload, give us something good. Oh my god. One thing I'm less keen on is that taking damage really drains your stamina, which means that you can just kind of enter a death spiral if you're a beginner, or you don't have a ton of good stats. So we're gonna pull this back, let my stamina recharge. Yeah, that's what I thought. And we're gonna kind of funnel these guys in. Yeah, I know to dash to avoid enemy attacks, game. I'm just stupid. Oh, there is a lot of them. You can see them on the mini-map. Oh my god. Guys, I picked a really bad fight I probably couldn't win, and now I'm facing the consequences. Why do these things happen to me? And by that I mean, why did I cause them to happen? Right. The thing is, I'm not a total idiot. We've got like 12,000 witchfire here, and I am not going to compromise that. We are going to work our way around. Does your channel cover all the lore of this? No, so this is Witchfire. This is a, I didn't make this. I absolutely do love this game, though. It's so good. Oh my god, I am gonna die. Yeah. That's my own fault. I keep picking fights I can't win. Why am I like this? Right, that's okay. We can go back and get our body. So, I think that is very... This is new, so sorry, I'm really excited. The environment at the Hermitorium keeps changing. I really like that. Okay, you know what? Death isn't so bad. I don't mind seeing you guys seeing me suck at this. However, we should go back and get our body. So this is what I'm going to call a little body retrieval run. We're going to go back, grab my little corpse, and then we're going to go straight back to the Hermitorium so we can upgrade. Because I really want to hit level 7, at least during this stream. Because then we can start getting some fun stuff. Ooh, I see ammo chest symbol. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I need all of this. Thank you. Oh, demonic ammo, which I can't use because I don't have a demon weapon. Maybe I should have started on the Saint. There it is. Oh, they've got like a little bayonet thing now. I kind of like that. That's fun. The good old corpse run. Yeah, absolutely the good old corpse run. In which case, let's do a little reload dash. Hey, okay, so the last enemy from 2 different areas wandered in here. That's really fun. Okay. Let us go for flinchless because I do find that the stamina drain when you take damage is a little punishing. It would be my one criticism of the balance of this gameplay. At later levels, it's pretty negligible, though. Like, very much so. Oh, there's our little grave. It's got a really cool in-game, like, lore reason as well for, like, why prayers can kind of come back. The implication is that it, like, it can, all the volatile, the reason you lose all the volatile witch fire in your body is because it's consumed in order to, like, resurrect you. So you come back, but you've lost any of, like, your unbound stuff and you're, like, weakened. Which I think is really cool. A demon weapon, asks Weird Child. Yes, so, we might actually now have enough, good old corpse run, to go to the workshop. And once the workshop is ready to go, you can research stuff, and some of them are demon weapons, so they consume special ammo, and among other things, they can do some crazy stuff. So there's one called the Vulture, which is like a heat-seeking missile. It explodes, and then any excess damage then seeks the next the next enemy. That's a really good one. It's my favorite in the game, honestly. Yeah, demon weapons are great, and they use very special ammo. Wow, look at this. The hermitorium's like different every time. I love it. This is really nice. Sorry, I'm just geeking out about all the new stuff. See, I don't want incense. I want to be able to mix potions. Maybe that's changed? Maybe I unlock that? I think last time I did have to unlock it, but it's been 84 years. Let's go. Ascension, ascension, ascension. Let's increase our vitality, and we're just going to up that metanoia. Because that's how we get the good stuff. This is Witchfire Reblaze, to answer your question. Right, we also, once again, because we're streaming, and this is not my main game, I'm going to indiscriminately start cracking open Witchfire crystals. So that I can... I don't have enough. Let's open up some more. So that I can upgrade more. So for context, for those who've just joined, these ones are like bound Witchfire, and then the one they can be turned into, you can see in the bottom right, volatile Witchfire. And volatile Witchfire is great because you can use it to upgrade stuff, but also the crystallized Witchfire is bound, so if you die, you keep it. So, metanoia just means that we get more Witchfire, which is kind of an exponential thing. I am going to try and bring everything... you now understand how to communicate with the workshop. There it is, we're level 7, perfect. I am going to bring everything up to at least a 10 though, because then it's a lot more playable. So, up in the top left, we have gear enhancement available already. Oh yeah, in order to unveil the first level of hunger, I only had to kill 25. And look, the mirror, it's up and running. Let's talk with the workshop. Prayer, if you can see this letter, then the mirror works properly, and we can support you in the godly work of cleansing our lands of filth. Your needs are our priority. However, if you care to share them, bits of your undoubtedly deserved spoils would help us gather necessary components faster, gold, and motivate our gunsmiths to work even harder. Andreas, I think that's Sakara, servant of God unrelenting, the overseer. So there you can see we have 6 gold in the bottom, and we can get them to research these. So they will research a close range weapon. We do not have enough levels for any of this stuff on the right hand side. Relics and fetishes and rings, so we're going to ignore those. Heavy spells, light spells, demon weapons, we don't have quite enough for that yet. Long range, short range, all that jazz. The first close range, medium range, and long range weapons are all free, which I really appreciate. So we're going to start that project, and we're actually going to start the light spell one for 2 gold. Because that's tasty. And finally, we're going to enhance our gear. Hunger. I have completed its first... Look at these models, they're so gorgeous. Its first Mysteria level, so I completed a task that the gun wanted me to complete. It's really interesting. There's an implication that these are all like semi-sentient, which is really fun. So let us... future Mysterium levels require special items that you can only find in certain places, but the first one's free. Reloading grants 1 charged bullet for each critical hit before the reload. Charged bullets deal increased damage. And then I have to do all of these to get the second level. And let me show you exactly what I mean about charged bullets. We're about to jump down some steps. Whee! Actually did a little bit of damage to me. Whoops. We're going to go back to our Revenant practice friend down here. So let's get some critical hits in. Thank you. And now let's do all 6. And now if I reload, my bullets should be looking nice and blue and glowy. And now they do increased damage. Pretty cool. Love it. Right. Feeling confident. Now, the only way that those workshop things are going to progress is if we either pay extra gold, but gold is tight at the minute because we're playing a very low luck build, or we go on missions and it like passes time. And the more things we kill and successfully do over the mission, no active incense. Let's try out this incense stuff. I've not used it yet. I don't know. Maybe I can't use it yet. It's usually pretty good at letting us know. If not, I will have a Google, or someone feel free to have a Google on if we can use incense yet in the game. It is early access, so I'm going to give it a free pass. But yeah, the more stuff we get done, the more business we take care of. We can't go to these places yet. We have to find coordinates. The more progress they make on the workshop. So let's give it a go. Let's see if we can. Tell you what, let's try and unlock a weapon, like another one. That feels good. Maybe it'll be my beloved sniper rifle. Oh, a healing elixir. So here's a really fun thing. Eventually, when you hit a certain level, you can carry more than one healing potion. But apparently, right now, I am too weak and feeble. But we'll know it's there. We know. Everyone remember where we parked the second healing elixir? If you guys could all remember where we parked it, that would be great. We parked it right here. Oh boy, and because we leveled up, the map has changed. So the hardest level area is now here. So my vote is we go here, we skim around the dangerous area. We take care of business here. We're going to try and do a clean run. We're going to, if we're feeling up to it, take care of the extremely dangerous area, and then we're going to come back because the arrival portal and itinerant portal have spawned next to one another again. How does that sound to everyone? I'm feeling confident, which is bad because the last time I felt confident, I died really fast to like one of the weakest enemies in the game. Hi. Ooh, let's see. Do I get... Yeah, there's my critical bullet. I just wanted to make sure it's all going according to plan. Ooh, that's a slightly tougher enemy. You could tell by the light. I thought I saw an enemy back there, but maybe that was just my eyes playing tricks on them. You got this clean run, says someone. Born to hunt demons with my sentient revolver, forced to be a good employee. Yeah, it's so true. Oh, Weird Child, you're great. Oh my god. Guys, it's a bonus elixir slot. We're going back for our second healing elixir, gang. We're going to take it on the run with us. Oh, I forgot the itinerant portal's going to be spewing out enemies. That's fine. What? Oh, the hitbox is a little worse than I remember. That's okay. I do appreciate the tweaks, though. Like, you can tell that the game devs really care about it. They're always making little tweaks to the game. You can tell they really take community feedback on board. They did a really lovely write-up recently about their kind of process of listening to the audience. So Gnosis, the idea that you kind of find forbidden knowledge and that is what increases the difficulty of the game but also opens up new areas, is really cool. It used to scale with level, but then people found that if you weren't super good or you were learning the game and naturally leveling up, you were kind of punished for having a more grindy approach to the game, if that makes sense. So yeah, it would kind of punish those who maybe prefer just having some fun, playing a few rounds, grinding, that sort of thing. Oh, there is an ammo chest nearby. So I do appreciate that they balanced it out for everyone. Oh, what is going on with my... Oh, that was a bit of lag. That does not bode well. I love all this environmental stuff. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Oh, it's our friend, gang. We are not touching him. Not yet. He doesn't look like a lot, but he is a lot. Like, God, he's such a drama queen. And we've already seen his corpse. We know that he's not a good man. Not someone you want to hang out with. What's crazy is that when you start fighting him, he starts mumbling some bonkers nonsense. That is new. What is that? Guys, I'm very excited. What is this? Oh, it's more of that stuff. It looked different for a sec there. This game is Witchfire. Hi. Sorry, I'm just looking at the chat at the same time. Right. Little double jump. Right. This is the area where I died last time, but luckily it's a much less dangerous area. The only area... Oh, and this is another area he can hide. Oh, I heard summoning. Where are you? I miss having my sniper rifle. When will my sniper rifle come home from the war? Yeah, I see you. Ooh. Yeah, I see it. Now, you might be wondering why I'm not firing on this guy. This is... You start with just a close range weapon, and the fall off is frankly abysmal. Like, the damage fall off is atrocious. Which is fair. It's getting you to play with a few different weapons and customize your build. Oh boy, we angered the witch. Okay, that's fine. We can make this work. Hi. Bye. You see the damage fall off? Yeah, that's pretty dramatic. I glimpsed at the game but didn't think it would look this pretty. Yeah, it's really pretty. Right, we've got blood transfer, increased chance of slaying enemies to drop a healing elixir. I'm not a big fan of Witchfire orbs at this point in the game. Damage boost for spells and weapons when stamina is fully trained. Let's go for blood transfer. I'm going for blood transfer. Now this is a story beat in the game. Spoilers ahead. This man has not had a good day. St. Albert's Scepter. Scepters like this were forged to extract magic from dying witches, serving as a powerful artifacts and symbols of the cleansing flame. This one, however, seems to be more decorative than functional. We will need this later for thinking of this beautiful looking game, The Tower. But I am not prepared to... I can hear talking. Am I tweaking or can you hear that? That's creepy. I have seen occasionally ghosts in the game. You'll see like golden silhouettes. Oh, that's eerie. I like that a lot. Yeah, it's really cool. You kind of unlock the tower, but then there's only so far you can go with that. It's when you're at Gnosis 2 that you kind of come back for this anyway. But we now have the scepter, which is great. Right, so we probably want to go round and down to the beach. We're ignoring that for now. I'm trying to also, if I'm looking at bushes like a mad person, it's because I'm looking for Angelica, because I want to use it for ingredient purposes. Oh, I see a friend. Hi. Oh, tried to sneak up on me. Getting back in my headshot game. It's weird, I find it easier to headshot with the sniper rifle. Reload dash, blind fire. We're going to increase non-critical weapon damage. That feels good. You can see we've got a few glowing bullets. This is what's really cool, is you can feel the kick in this weapon now that we've upgraded it to its first Mysterio incantation. There is an ammo chest down there. Once again, shame we don't have a demon weapon unlocked yet. If we play this again, I'll probably start as a saint, so we have the vulture, which is a demon weapon. Oh, they're just so cool to use. They got a kick to them. And it's like, it feels good to use them. You can't, like, demonic or like demon weapon ammo is a really short supply. But it's really great. Oh, I hate this event so much. Or I do early game anyway. I think later game it's really fun. But it's really great for, like, for example, the vulture would be really good for this scenario. Because it kind of clears a room. Right. Ooh, we've got some variety this time. It's mostly Varia. Witchfire clusters. Elites can drop the biggest witchfire crystals. Ooh, this is a tough one. We're going for faster rejuvenation. Let's do it. Now these guys are going to be going exclusively for the obelisk, which is great, because at the very least, if we can't stop them, we can farm them. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Oh my god, we actually did it. Neat. We also can't go in here just yet, as an FYI, otherwise I totally would. It's a vault. However, what we can do is let the obelisk heal us. Thank you, obelisk. Everyone say thank you, obelisk. Mwah. Right, what are we dealing with? Down there. Okay. Into the woods. Yeah, some of the stuff you can get late game, like some of the relics and heavy and light spell attacks are kind of nuts. But I just wanted to test it with a slightly more simplified game loop. Maybe I went too simple. Hopefully I've sold some of you guys on this game. I really do think more people should play it. I think it's really good. on, give me a good bullet. There we go. Why am I not Deus Vaulting? This is the one thing that can happen sometimes where, like, it's like, no, there's still an enemy for this area, and you're like, I wish to Deus Vault. Where are they? Deus Vault? Deus Vault! Wrong way, buddy. He got a little confused, but he's got the spirit. Thank you, Obelisk, this chat. Amazing. Could you imagine modelling these boulders crazy detail? Yeah, if you've seen the... We're gonna go for Pendulum. If you've seen the Vanishing of Ethan Carter, you know how good these guys are. But actually what they're really good at is letting textures do a lot of the talking. If you actually look at... This is me geeking out. If you look at a lot of these close up, and you look at, like, my gloves, for example, a lot of this is actually pretty low poly. They're just really... maybe even the tower, like, they're just really excellent at utilising maps, like bump maps and stuff. Ooh, I see enemies down there. Where's this guy? I can see you on the map. Where are you? Oh, you're up there. Okay. And there's a guy here. Right, tell you what, we're going to go down here and take care of these guys. I can't wait for some more spells. Oh my god. Oh my god. See, this is the thing. Sometimes they'll spawn in. Oh yeah, we're in the dangerous area. That would explain it. Ah, the panic is real. This is my panicked voice. Can you tell? With a slightly more powerful one and no sniping. So that's going to be fun. Oh my god. Oh, and there's guys at the portal. Right, well, this is an awful mess. Let's see if we can streamline these guys a little. What I need to do is I need to put a lot of scenery between me and them. So I can get the drop on them. There it is. We're going back to finish the job. Ripfinch is gaming Thomas Baker. I'm testing some stuff out. I wanted to see if it was doable. I'm also failing miserably because I'm a spoiled brat who's started the game again and is used to my big fancy level 41 build. So I'm used to being able to dodge everywhere, and I am a weak little baby currently, so that is not happening. I'm like, where's my sniper rifle? Where's my lightning pendant? Where is my shadow strafe? Why am I not given all of these things automatically? I have a little diva prayer character. It's just how he is. He's like, the Pope picked me. The Pope loves me best. There it is. Okay, one more. I think this is the guy. Yeah, there he is. That, I do believe, is a run. It doesn't actually matter what we do at this point, but I wanted to get that Deus Vault. We have like almost no ammo left, so wish us luck. Oh, there's some ammo. Because for those of you who've just joined, the more progress I believe we make here on the level, the more the workshop back at base will have made progress on our research. And we could do with that right now. So if you see those little symbols over their head, by the way, there's a bit in the game where it's like, oh, you've reached a state of battle focus if you do enough damage without taking too much damage. And what's really cool about that is that's a critical hitbox. So basically you get rewarded for like your technique. Which is a really nice balancing element, I think. What is that? Witchfire and a supply chest before we leave, everyone? Let's do it. Demonic ammo, which is going to go away when we leave, but gold. Gold we can use. Gold is good. Let's do it. And I can now finally read chat. We've got about 20 seconds before the portal opens, so let's just take in the scenery. Have a breather. Didn't even know about this game, but it seems pretty fun, says Dynamo. 100%. I know this is the first appearance of GameFinch, but I really want to see it again. I don't know, like, I swear I am better at this game, but I'll be honest, I think I've just got performance jitters. I always get nervous when I know I'm being watched. It's, hey, 82% research progress, let's go. Yeah, it's the same with drawing even, like when I stream. Oh, look how beautiful this is, that's gorgeous. Whenever I stream, I get anxious. Like, it's like, hey, have I ever drawn anything before? Tell you what, because I want to show you guys some cool secrets of this game, before we use all of our volatile witchfire to, like, ascend and upgrade our character, we're going to unlock another part of the Hermitage. There we go. Let me take you into the basement. In like a non-threatening way, like a fun platonic let me take you into the basement. Here we are, and this is where loads of other stuff gets unlocked in the game, and you can also later unlock Gnosis, which, as I said, unlocks new parts of all the maps and progresses the story, but also increases the difficulty. Ah, oh, look at this, so cool. Look at this environmental design. Study Gnosis. So so in order to do it, you have to do certain things, including go to the Wailing Tower and scout the Galleon, which we've done, and you also have to get into the first floor of the Wailing Tower, which is that big, oh, I'm so sorry about the mic, the tower we saw, and then you get a charter to go to the Scarlet Coast. That unlocks a new mission area, but you can't go into the rest of the Wailing Tower until you unlock like Gnosis 2. So there is this really cool element of being like, I've come back and the witch has like increased her defenses and it's harder than I remember it, and there's like, I like the balancing. Without spoiling anything that's not on screen, there's some fun stuff sealed away here. Some friends, some things, but we are not Gnosis 1 yet. We will be back. It's such a pretty game. I'm so glad you guys think so too, because, ugh, I love it. I love it so much. Given that this is just like, I'm not playing optimally in terms of like, I've just been cracking open all the Witchfire Cluster crystals and I want to show you guys cool stuff. What I would typically do now is go on another, even brief run, like just clear a couple areas and come back so that the research is done. But I'm actually going to boost one of these with gold, which is completely ill-advised. It's 5 whole gold, and we've only got 8. But I want to show you guys a light spell, so we're going to do that. Oh, long-range weapon. Ooh, long-range weapon or light spell. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? I'm thinking a light spell could be quite fun, but what if we get my favourite sniper rifle? That's the question. Do we want to see if we get my favourite sniper, or do we want to go for a light spell? The sniper rifle I mentioned as well, when you upgrade it to its second Mysterium level, it's kind of like one of the best guns in the game. We won't do that today either way, but this could be fun. It could be like the fire spell or something. We could shoot lightning. Or not lightning, like light fireball stuff at people. Light them on fire. I'll defer to you. I'm going to sip my drink real quick. And then we'll probably go for one more run, and then I'm probably going to leave it. This has been really fun. Thank you for letting me test this. It seems to be running really well. I've got it open on my phone as well to double check. And it seems to be working great, so I'm really pleased about that. I'm not seeing anyone who's got any preferences in chat, so I am gonna go for... Guys, I want to see my baby. I'm doing it. I'm finding that long range weapon and it's gonna be my baby. Ah, it is. It's hypnosis. Ah, my favorite. My favorite. I love you, hypnosis. I'm gonna start researching that. Oh, hypnosis, I love you. Come on, we're equipping it right now. Get in here, my love. I love you. Mwah. Oh, hypnosis, never leave me again. Now, it doesn't look like a lot right now, but later on, it gets a little gem right here that glows blue. You can see it's blacked out at the minute. And basically, it encourages you to shoot in a rhythm. It charges up and it makes a ding sound. And if you fire on, like, the bell toll ding, this echoing church bell rings, and you can start just one-shotting if you have good aim on the head. You can, like, charge up the shot. Oh, it's so good. I love it so much. I love it. Okay. This was good. We made the right decision because I'm really excited. Right. Time to ascend. A little bit of ascension. Cheeky bit of ascension. Let's increase our... We're just going to keep increasing our vitality. Let's just be buff. I just want to be a buff guy. We're just cracking open some crystals. Oh, what was that? I completely missed that pop-up. Whoops. You know what that might have been to do with incense? Because we have had some weird... I think that's one thing I do want to double check is I think you can, in theory, still... You know what it might be? It might be that I now have 2 healing elixirs because you can see one in the bottom left. I'm wondering if now you don't have... It always felt a bit redundant because you had to craft your healing elixirs, but you could only ever bring a certain amount anyway. So I'm now wondering if the game just gives you your maximum number of healing elixirs per run. But then you could also use Angelica to mix incense to have an additional buff. Oh my god, that's it. So you can mix your incense here, and then you can burn it. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. So, if we burn that... Oh... Oh, look, and then it fills the room with, like, smoke. Okay, I get it now. This is cool. I like this. This is way better than the health system before. Okay, I'm on board. I'm on board. Let's go. Yes, and then it says restoration instances. This is cool. I like this way more. This makes more sense to me. Okay, okay. The one thing I'm going to have to remember is it doesn't currently have the charge up because we've not unlocked the Mysteria level for it yet. But that's it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's because I've not activated. Oh dear. Whoa. Extremely dangerous area right off the bat. I'm not pleased with that, I'm going to be honest. Yeah. Okay. Oh, the weapon fall-off's been tweaked. That used to do it. Interesting. Okay, that's alright. We're adapting, we're learning from the new update. Maiden's hair, that's a new one. What's this do? Delicate strands of preserved hair. There are things like items that can be used later. I'm assuming this is one of them. You can now research second Mysterium incantations as Dynamo. Amazing, thank you so much. I appreciate you. There it is. And then close range with this, because there's a weird weapon fall off on her. We're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place because we're right by the itinerant portal, which is going to keep spewing out enemies. I can't wait till we get this to... Yeah, see? It's going to keep spewing out enemies, so we're in a little bit of a rock and a hard place. That's okay. We're going to survive. We're going to mill these guys. Yeah, once you get the first Mysterium incantation on this, you can start one-shotting people, which is great. Corpse wax. Oh my god. There it is. That's what I want. You can see how the rhythm of the game really starts to pick up. You're kind of switching between this short-range crit damage. There it is. So second Mysterium incantation, so let's go for health boost. That's the bonus to your weapons. Sorry, someone said whatever that is. So hunger, I've completed it. The first one you can upgrade for free. So now when I reload with hunger, I get one charge, like additional damage bullet for every crit I did before. And then it costs and other things have to be done for second and third Mysterium. Hypnosis, we just got, so I just have to kill 25 enemies to get that first Mysterium incantation. Right. Hey, we actually did alright on that one. Now that I've got my beloved sniper rifle, and I can kind of switch between critical point blank to the face damage and long range damage, I'm a happy camper. This is how I like to play. And this is one thing I will say about the game is after you maybe get over the initial like difficulty, you can customize any play style. So a friend and co-worker of mine also got this game, and for a period we were basically playing not literally side by side, but like at the same time, progressing at relatively the same rate. And we had such radically different builds by later levels. Is that? Yeah, a little witchfire nugget. What is that? I see something. Yes, there we go. Let's start transcribing these obelisks. What I'm doing here is transcribing them. So when I transcribe an obelisk for the first time, it appears on the map. And there is a puzzle later in the game that requires you to kind of have them on hand to reference. So I'm just kind of idly doing these when we encounter them. If I also fast reload, let's do it. If I start using a sniper rifle at close range, it's because I'm trying to hit that 25 kill mark so that we can get the Mysterium incantation on this weapon. There it is. Oh, I am not dealing with the mysterious obelisk right now. I'm not in the mood. I do love obelisk. Obelisk is lovely and beautiful. I do need to clear this area first, though. What we got? Bonus elixir rejuve. Oh, I would need that faster stamina regen. Let's go. Give me that, Angelica. Yeah, we almost certainly aren't going to stop this many of these guys. But we can try. And if the obelisk explodes, it turns into witchfire crystals anyway, which is nothing to sniff at. You know what we can do, though? Get a load more kills on hypnosis. Let's headshot this. Oh, just out of range. There it is. If you look on the bottom left, that's also how I'm intuiting a lot of the enemies. Oh yeah. Thank you, Obelisk. I love you. Hey, we did do it. Nice. Right. Ooh. Highly dangerous area. Yes, please. Hi. Oh, let's close range this. Or not. Okay, have it your way. That's our melee, by the way. You can charge up your melee attack, so it's not as good right now because I just expended it all. What are you doing back here? God. You're supposed to be dead. Oh, yeah, these guys. Okay. Now you can see why I was, like, very trigger happy with the reload, because the sniper rifle packs a punch, but it does take a lot longer to... reload. So I'm quite trigger happy with when I reload it. And unlike Hunger, the pistol, it doesn't reward you for cutting it close and almost emptying your chamber. So you don't have to play it that way. We're getting surrounded a little bit here. Let's not let ourselves get swarmed. I can hear the footsteps. Come on. Come here. There he is. There's my big brave boy. Come on. Yeah, come down here. Thank you, Obelisk, says Dynamo in the chat. We love Obelisk. Obelisk is our favorite. I love Obelisk. Fuck. This is the one problem, is that a hit drains your stamina. I think I said this before. So it has a bit of a death spiral element to it, which I'm less keen on. I think we're going to have to lure these guys out, which is a little annoying. I don't like how they've all kind of... There's a little bit of pathfinding issues going on here, I think. Once again, it's an early access game. I'm not going to... absolutely eviscerate them for it. We are going to regroup a little, though. Hello. I could hear sounds. Oh, it's just the sea. I thought I could hear, like, sometimes when there's, like, a big witchfire crystal, you can hear, like, some, you know, like, mysterious whispering. There you are. Immunity swap. Switching weapons grants immunity to enemy attacks. Let's do it, given that's kind of my playstyle anyway. What are we looking at? Here and here. Let's work our way around. Oh, there's the immunity field. I like the little animation on that. That's very cool. Every so often I just... Oh, there's another witchfire crystal. Sorry, gang. We gotta get them crystals. I do love them. Every so often I do just have to look up at that tower, though. It looks so cool. I love it. It's so beautiful. Big witchfire crystal. Let's go. I really like the improved, like, elixirs incense system. This is way better. Yeah. Oh, I was a little off the fall-off distance there. It's quite sharp, I found. Nothing inherently wrong with that, but it can be a little frustrating. Right, let's put some trees between us and the thing that can shoot things. Oh, yeah, interesting. So there's a little bit of a delay there. I think that might be just my internet, though. And also me being really dense. I'm not checking my map enough. It's because I'm looking at the chat like the narcissist that I am. There it is. It's also because I get panicky. There it is. Okay. Pendulum. Let's go for cleansing fire. Okay. I like that in this chat that we stand obelisk. I'm here for that. Let's get that Angelica plant. Is our friend spawning here? No. Okay, that's good. Is he down in this pit? You'll be able to hear him if he is. No, which means he's in that location on the path over there. Which is fine, we can ignore him. It's not even a matter of I think I couldn't defeat him, it's that he's a bit tricky in that he runs away and he'll sprint to one of a few, there he is, you can hear him, a few set locations on the map. Like he'll fling a ton of fire at you and then he runs away for a bit and then you have to hunt him down on the map, and so you kind of have to pick at him over the course of several fights, and I will not subject you to me having to run to the opposite side of the map just to get a few more pot shots on the guy. He does like drop some really good stuff, but which is worth it if you're playing solo, but maybe not the most entertaining thing to watch when we're still pretty low level, and so it will take a while. I could probably do it, but I don't feel it's worth it currently. Oh, a chest. Gimme. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Ooh, ammo. Oh, interesting. I am full up on ammo. Well, that's good. What do you play this game on? I played this game on, well, it's Steam on my PC. If you can hear all the button presses. As for my specific specs, I did build this. I have them somewhere, but I can't rattle them off the top of my head. I'm not that smart. There it is. I'm remembering hypnosis. I do love it. Right, tell you what. Let's see if we can get this Mysterium incantation. Let's go close and personal. That's what a fully charged melee attack can do, by the way. It's kind of nuts. You can tell it's fully charged because there's like a fist to the top right of my mini-map. And that indicates when you're... it also, when you get spells later, those will also be there, and it indicates when certain things are fully charged. So right now I'm not packing a huge punch. One thing I do like is that you may notice that it's not decharging, and that's because the energy I'm expending isn't being used on an enemy, and I think that's a really nice quality of life improvement. Look at that, it's just so cool. Oh, it's so pretty. Let's go, gang. It's a relatively big map, says Dynamo. Yeah, and this is like one of the smaller maps. The Scarlet Coast, which on my current playthrough is one I'm kind of coming back to, on like my main profile, is bigger. It the maps are pretty huge. I was really pleasantly surprised by that. Right. More metanoia. We're gonna crack open. What I typically do is I bring these up to the amount I need to ascend. So you see that upgrade cost in the bottom right. And then I don't crack open all the crystals, because as I've said before, the crystals are bound, which means if I die, I don't lose them. But we're just having some fun here, so I am going to just kind of crack them all open. That was pretty exact though. I only have 707 Witchfire left, which isn't actually a lot. Oh, hey Workshop, what you got for me? Close range weapon is almost done. Light spell is ready to go. Frost Cone. Ooh, Frost Cone this time. So the first time I played this, the first one I got was the Fireball spell. So this will be interesting. We have enough for another light spell. Let's start a heavy spell. There you go. Here's the Frost Cone. Oh, I have to equip it. I'm stupid. Hi everyone, I'm not very smart. Spells, light spell, Frost Cone. Boop. And it freezes enemies and they take critical damage. And they can, I think at later levels, so you know the Mysterium levels on these that improve them? The same applies for Frost Cone. So hexed means they are affected by the spell. So in this case, I freeze 50 enemies. I get the next level. They can do crazy things like killed frozen enemies shatter and explode and hurt other enemies and cool stuff like that, which is really neat. That being said, Hypnosis is ready. Come on, Hypnosis. Yeah! Now, the second Mysterium incantation for this is where you start popping off insane critical damage. Like, it's actually kind of bonkers. But in the meantime, we have this. There it is. So. Now, you know what we're going to do? I am going to go to the main menu, because I'm probably going to head off in a little bit. It's been longer, way longer than I anticipated, because I've just been having so much fun. I am, however, going to go to my Penitent profile, where I have Hypnosis fully on lock. I also have 3 weapons, which is fun. So I have this, which is Echo. Because Echo actually isn't my usual go-to, but I'm trying to kind of complete the Mysterium level on a bunch of these. I have a Frost Cone spell and an Iron Cross spell. There's Vulture, and I have Mysterium level 2 Hypnosis. So this is my current. You hear that little ding? Ignore him. You get to him later. But I'm also on Gnosis 1 on this, I believe, which means that it is going to be trickier on Isle of the Damned, but I do want to show you how hard Hypnosis goes. Also, the spells I have, they go very hard as well. Yeah, in you go. So it gets, as you can see, it gets pretty bonkers at later levels. Especially when you start upgrading everything. So, among other things, I have Eye of the Madwoman. So if an enemy is basically on like a really tiny amount of health and I almost killed them, a bolt of lightning just finishes them off, which is nuts. Bittersweet Nightshade when low on health, any damage taken releases a shockwave, so it helps stop me from getting swamped. And this one adds fire elemental damage to the weapon if I dash. You can see my gloves glow red. Ricochet's got a really fun thing where basically, as the name says on the tin, stuff ricochets around a lot. One shot, one shot. What are you doing up there, buddy? Come on. So, for context, for anyone who might have zoned out, this is my current save file. Also, here's how Vulture works. Are you ready? And Ricochet. Chaos Flame, Critical Burn. So one thing you do want to do, if any of you guys are deciding to play, is to get as many damage types going as possible, because you can do some crazy combos. Critical Burn. There we go. Oh yeah, so for context with this one, pellets have a delayed explosion that applies burn. Lethal shots push enemies back. Oh, I can't have that. Well, that's fine. I didn't want to have nice, healthy things anyway. You hear that bell toll? That's the sign that I got that critical shot. Yeah. Oh, reminds you of Vermintide, says Goose. Sorry, I was really locked in there. I was a bit stressed. Yeah, it is. I've not actually played Vermintide, but it looks really fun. I've heard good things. I just came back for this. There we go. I love that bell toll sound effect. It's great. I think it's really over dramatic in like the best way possible. Ah, there's the lightning. I'm also trying to get Ricochet up to snuff because I have a boss fight that I really need to win, and I feel like Ricochet would do a lot better in it. Nice. Yeah, absolutely love hypnosis. It's the best. Right. I actually got some good Witchfire crystals this run, so I'm not going to do a full run. What I am going to do is find the nearest portal and skedaddle. Oh, it explains that I'm in a dangerous area. Let's go back this way. Because if I don't complete the run, I don't get the things. The range also increases with the levels? No. So there's just different weapon types. So you can get long range, medium range, and short range weapons. So cricket was my preferred short range weapon, but it just wasn't good for the boss fight I'm currently trying to beat, so I'm trying to get ricochet where it needs to be. But it's not just that, it's just that it's less about the fall off for hypnosis and more that the damage is just increased. So now that's on the second Mysterium level, if I get it during this ding sound, that little ding, if you hit someone during that, it's like exponential damage. So if you headshot someone while going like that, that's when that bell toll sound effect starts happening, and it's pretty nuts. That's why I'm also trying to level up my frost cone. My frost cone isn't especially good at the minute, and that is because, among other things, I am trying to get that up to where it needs to be. So I need more crowd control, basically, for the next boss fight. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. This has honestly been so much fun. Thank you so much for joining me. I didn't expect it to go on this long, but we've been having fun chatting. I've been rambling. Whether or not you found this entertaining or not, this was like kind of a new experience for me, so thank you for making me feel able to do it. I just kind of want to maybe have a bit of fun, try out some games. Like, game design is a huge passion of mine, unsurprisingly, as is, you know, creativity and kind of highlighting good work. I do asset production as like part of my full-time job, so I really love geeking out about beautiful work. I mean, look at this environment. It's just so stunning, and I'm really pleased to be able to kind of like show it off to more people because I love it so much. So thank you for that. But yeah, I'm just gonna take a minute because there's like a 30-second delay for the chat, and then we will see. Woo, games! Yes, absolutely. I love me some games. Let's look at this beautiful vista while I say goodbye to you guys. So beautiful. Well, brilliant. Thank you so much, gang. I will see you soon. I'm just... have a little sip of my drink. Have a little look at the chat. It was nice having you. Thanks. Thank you, Dynamite. It was nice having you guys. We're about to have a cut-off of audio, I believe, because I'm showing my desktop audio. And yeah, I will stop streaming now and I will see you soon. Ta-ra!